Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Sneak Peek. So I'm David.
And I'm Brian.
So what is Sneak Peek?
Sneak Peek is actually going to be a weekly video series where we actually review or unbox a sneaker that we think is interesting or hyped up, and we also will bring on a guest and discuss with the guest, basically have a very casual chat about a topic of the week, something that is pertaining the local sneaker scene here in Singapore. So as previously mentioned, there are going to be 3 segments of Sneak Peek. Basically, the first segment will be an introduction of the guest himself, he or she, which we bring on the show. The second segment will actually be the official unboxing and review, a very casual, unprofessional review of the sneaker. And finally, the third segment will be actually just a discussion about the topic of the week.
So the sneaker we'll be reviewing today is the AJ1 Travis Scott highs.
Yes, so these beauties on here, hope you guys can see. So the reason why we're actually reviewing this sneaker here is because obviously this sneaker is super hype. This wasn't a recent drop, it dropped over a year ago, and prices has really skyrocketed for these shoes. We're also actually reviewing this shoe because there is a very up and coming colorway of the AJ1 high that's dropping, the dark mochas.
I think the mocha colorway will do very well because it's basically a cheap man Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Because prices of the Travis Scott is hitting like 1-ish, 2k now. So I think a lot of people will get the mocha as a cheaper alternative to the Travis Scotts.
So these shoes, when they first dropped, I bought these for about $1,002, and now local prices are about $2,000 upwards. So let's get into the reviewing the sneaker first. So David, what do you think about the sneaker, to be honest?
I think Travis Scott is obviously the front runner for Nike now. Nike is giving him so much creative power, right? That he's the first person that is able to reverse the swoosh.
Yeah, so the material they use on the shoe is actually nubuck. It's not actually suede. Nubuck is actually more durable than suede. The color blocking is obviously you have the Travis Scott brown color-ish, on a white color. This is a very unprofessional review.
Yeah.
So the materials used here are actually quite premium. You have tumbled leather on the toe box, and for the medial side of the shoe as well. And like I think what David mentioned, the biggest glaring thing about this shoe is actually the reverse swoosh that you have it here. I think it looks very nice actually when you're walking. People actually will actually turn and look because of the unconventional oversized reverse swoosh.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a while to get used to. When I first saw it, I thought it was very weird because it's very unconventional, like Brian mentioned. He's probably the only person that Nike will give this kind of power to.
So for the midsole of the shoe is actually a very nice sail colorway. So it really gives us a very unique
retro vibe.
Yeah. So another interesting fact about the shoe is that there is a secret compartment here.
Oh, yes, a lot of people probably don't know about
this. They probably know about this, but there's a secret compartment here that actually opens up.
Hide your cash inside.
Yeah, so you can actually store your weed. Your medicine.
So for those who don't know, that it actually comes with 4 different laces. But I think the one that's most popular is probably the pink color one.
Yeah.
Okay, when I first saw the color of laces, I thought it was pretty weird. Like red was okay, but pink I thought it was very weird. But after seeing a few on-feed photos of some sneakerheads, I actually prefer the pink laces to all the other laces.
Also, another unique thing about this shoe is actually the box. So as you can see, the box is not the traditional Air Jordan 1 color box. It's actually brown color as well. And also the inner paper for the shoe is actually pink color with the Cactus Jack logo, which is also embossed on the back of the shoe. I think honestly speaking, if you're like a hypebeast or a sneakerhead, this shoe is something that
a grail
to you. First of all, because of the silhouette, the Air Jordan 1. It's a classic silhouette, one of the most popular silhouettes in sneaker collecting.
Recommended to get. If not, cheaper alternative,
buy a fake. Okay guys, so we've reached the third segment of the show, which is actually the discussion about our topic today. So since it's the first episode, the topic today is basically how do you start collecting sneakers? How do you start, David?
So personally, I first started with basketball sneakers. I used to be a basketball player, so I started collecting Kobe's, LeBron's, but slowly because basketball is so in tune with the streetwear culture with hype sneakers that I slowly transitioned to see more Nike, Adidas sneakers. So that's how I kind of got my start.
For me, my first sneaker was actually the NMDs, one of the NMDs, Adidas NMDs. That in that period, I think the NMDs were very hot, and also I think Nike Flyknit races. So I actually bought some fakes online because I didn't have to afford it. Yeah. So basically, we're going to talk about how do you start collecting sneakers, because collecting sneakers is actually a very expensive hobby. Especially if you have to buy resale, because I think most of you out there watching, you guys are sneakerheads and you guys have your own collection, and actually it's not easy. First of all, it's very hard to obtain these sneakers, at retail. Because you have to enter raffles, go queue overnight to actually obtain some of the sneakers. And that's why most of the sneakers that we are actually reviewing or talking about in this show actually have resale value because of demand supply, because of the scarcity. So the first tip on how to start sneakers collection is actually to just enter as many raffles as possible and try to cop stuff at retail.
Because even if you don't like the sneaker, you can still enter it, because you can flip it, you can sell it, get the money and buy something you actually like to put in your sneaker collection.
Really, you buy a sneaker that has a resale value, you sell it, you earn a profit, and then you actually continue doing that. I'm sure you guys have heard this many times, but that's how it works. Continue doing that, and you actually eventually purchase a personal sneakers.
So my first tip is something similar to what Brian said, but so basically, I'm not sure whether you all heard of it, but the double up policy. So if you like a certain sneaker, double up, buy two pairs, so that you can sell one pair.
Yes.
And then so technically your second pair is free because of the profits.
Another advice I'll give is actually just to find your own style, because it's not necessary that just because you follow what other people are wearing because it's expensive. But out there are actually a lot of great sneaker deals at outlet malls. So in Singapore, I think the Nike factory outlet at IMM has many steals. Okay,
yes,
and we are talking about really, really good steals. Like I think recently they dropped some Nike Off-White collab shoes. Yeah, the spiky shoes.
The running shoes.
There are certain collaboration sneakers that are not popular, such as the Fear of Gods
moccasins,
and the moccasins, the Fear of God collaboration. Yeah, so you can get those at a cheap price and actually start your collection. Yeah.
Also, my second advice if you want to start your sneaker collection is to basically be on Carousel or Facebook groups. Joining a local sneaker group or being on Carousel is good to find steals and deals lah, because that's what we generally want. A good pair of grill for steal price. Yeah.
For example, if you really want to build your sneaker collection sustainably, you need
steals and deals lah.
You need good deals, and a way to actually wear sneakers that you don't want to pay the full value that it is now is actually to buy used sneakers as well. So like Carousel, Facebook, there are many other avenues for you to actually obtain sneakers that are worn. There's no shame in doing that. I always buy used sneakers.
Definitely, like what Brian said, it's cheaper, and also because some sneakerheads do have regrets lah. Maybe they wore once, not really their style, then they sell it for a cheaper price. So why not get it for maybe a few $100s cheaper, maybe for some sneakers.
Since it's the first episode of Sneak Peek, we actually want to do a giveaway for you guys, to thank you for supporting us as a store, and hope that you guys will continue to support our content that we put out on YouTube. So for this giveaway, we'll be giving away a pair of, drum roll, babam, Air Jordan 1 Co-JP, Air Jordan 1 High Co-JP. So we'll be giving this away to one lucky subscriber of ours. So all you have to do to enter is 3 simple steps. The first, you guys have to be followers of our Instagram. Second of all, you guys have to be subscribers of this YouTube channel. And third, you guys just need to comment down in the comment section below. Number 1, your Instagram handle, and give us feedback about the show, or just tell us what topics you want to see us talk about in the future episodes. So those 3 steps. So we'll be picking the winner on the 25th of October 2020 at 9 p.m. sharp. We'd like to thank you guys for actually joining us today on the first episode of Sneak Peek. Obviously, we guys, obviously we're not professionals. We
definitely.
It's just a very light-hearted show that we just talk about stuff and bring other people on as well. So, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.